Wednesday. Okay, I take back what I said about being glad the playground equipment is gone. Now the kids at recess don't have anything to do, so they just stare in through the windows. And that's seriously distracting when you're trying to take a test. It doesn't help that I'm not exactly the fastest test. In 3rd grade, I had a teacher named Mrs. Sinclair who taught us all these great tricks for remembering multiplication facts. But they seriously slow me down. 8 times 4 is 32. 32, 32. 8 times 4 is 32. And now you know it's true. To the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Earlier this year, we had a math teacher named Mr. Sparks, who used to stand on his chair every time he wanted us to remember something important. But once when Mr. Sparks was trying to get us to remember a math concept, one of the legs on his chair broke and he fell. Y-A-A-R gay. Mr. Sparks broke his collarbone, and I heard he's suing the school over it. I don't remember the concept he was trying to teach us that day, but I do always remember never to stand on the furniture. During recess today, everyone was just waiting to go back inside, but then Rolly got up and started skipping around the playground. A few people started cheering and clapping. They must have thought Rolly was protesting all the new rules by skipping instead of running, but the truth is, skipping is just something Rolly likes to do. For some reason, it really gets on my nerves when Rolly skips. So it bugged me to see him prancing around the playground like that. Skipping is actually a real sore subject between the two of us. Rolly says I'm jealous of him because I don't know how to skip, but I think it just looks stupid. I will admit that I never exactly got the hang of skipping. In fact, I was the only kid in 1st grade who couldn't do it. That's galloping. I was afraid I'd be held back until I learned how to skip, but luckily, they let me move on to 2nd grade. Still, I'm worried it's going to come back to haunt me later on. Greg Heffley will not be receiving his diploma due to an inability to skip. Sometimes, I wonder how me and Rolly ended up being friends in the first place, since we're so different. But at this point, I figure we're stuck with each other, so I just try to overlook the things he does that annoy me.